Hello everybody, CabooseDOTexe here, and today we're doing some more Killing Floor 2 news. If I sound a little different, that's probably because I just got done with the Dead by Daylight stream. So after screaming a bunch, you're gonna lose your voice a little bit, right? So the first bit of Killing Floor 2 news is actually from Thursday, October 24th, 2019. The what we're up to is entitled Back to the Lab. In it, it gives us a little sneak peek as to the next objective mode. So you know how in all the previous updates, objective mode is being added to all the maps that were already in the game. This time it's going to be with Biotics Lab. Apparently, somebody has brought the lab back to full operation and has resumed cloning production. Dr. Bowie? I don't know how to pronounce his name. What is that pronounced? What is that name? Anyway, the doctor has told us to go in there and make sure that the lab can never be operational again. Which means shutting down the production lines and wreaking enough havoc so that the raw material cannot be used in anything and not be salvaged. It also says, on the way out, do make sure to leave a present for the clot-birthing creature in the tank. I'm assuming this is hinting at what the next boss is gonna be. There's been speculation that it might be the matriarch. This came about at the end of the Grim Treatments trailer where you hear a voice. So we might finally, after 2 years, get another boss. I'm excited. This post ends by saying, don't worry, we won't be sending you in without some new tools of the trade. And trust us, you'll need them if what we're hearing is correct. We have reports that some of the mercs in the field we had tracking down those pesky Edars have discovered something. Something angry. And that's where what we're up to ends. So we have a hint at a new enemy or boss, as well as Biolabs getting an objective mode. So moving on to Tuesday, October 29th, 2019, the what we are up to is called Preparing for Something. And to help us prepare, Horzine's got us 4 new weapons. So to start off, we got 2 HRG weapons. Those are the free ones. Then we got 2 weapons that you're most likely going to have to pay for. So starting with the free ones, going from the top of the list here, we've got the Windsor Bite. This HRG weapon is clearly based off of the flare gun, but it takes the concept and flips it. Instead of being a fire weapon, it's gonna be an ice weapon. It says here, first up, the HRG Winterbite for those gunslingers out there. We get it. Sometimes you just want to feel loved by the sharpshooters. Or well, anybody running away from a Zed. Don't worry, with the Winterbite, there's no way for you to fail. Equip the fire cartridges to put some nitrogen ice shards downrange. These babies will help bring your foes to a standstill, setting up for some great combos with your team. Or team up with the Firebug for a siren song of fire and ice. So it looks like the Gunslinger is going to have another weapon. Not that I'm complaining, I love Gunslinger. But you know what you don't see a lot of? Medics. And that's what the next weapon's for. We have another medic weapon. This one is called the Incision, and it looks like it's based off of the railgun. And it says here, and medics, for you, the HRG Incision may be your new best friend. The Incision is built around the simple concept of helping your friends. Be that with a massive round down range that will keep your foes EMP'd. Or, and hear us out here, firing an equally oversized syringe at your friends or foes. This round will penetrate Zeds to reach your intended healing target. I may keep those in your way off their feet with some stumble and knockdown power. So, what it sounds like is that they finally have a weapon for the medic that will finally make it so that way Zeds won't prevent me from healing my teammates. If a Zed is in between you and your friend and your ability to heal them, you pull this baby out and you fire, and you're gonna go right through those Zeds, knocking them down, heal your teammate. That's what it sounds like to me. And to me, that sounds fantastic. So next up, we have a weapon that I've wanted for a very long time, and I believe so has the Killing Floor 2 community. I think every game should have this weapon. My buddy Mad Killer and I call it the Mosin Nugget, but you probably know it as the Mosin Nagant. So it says here, or perhaps you're looking for something a bit new in the design department. And by new, we mean old. Probably older than the dirt the team found this design in. Sharpshooters. This firearm needs no introduction. Having fought in every conflict around the world since World War I, the Mosin Nagant M9130 sits in the middle ground between some of the heavier hitting specialized modern rifles and the quick firing intermediate rounds. It also comes with some new perks, such as its standard bayonet guaranteed to hit the enemy a mile away or your money back. If stabbing it doesn't work, follow that up with a quick pull of the trigger while those pesky Zeds are still attached for some extra damage. And we hear the team isn't afraid of using this weapon to block incoming Zed attacks. So this weapon's probably going to have some really good melee capabilities as well. I wonder if it's going to also be for Berserker. Its alt fire is probably going to be the ability to use it to block oncoming attacks. So it's half melee weapon, half sniper rifle. And moving on to our final weapon. This one is a real interesting one. I like how they're doing these, honestly. So here we have kind of a combo. We all know about a mason shield and a sword and shield. Well, how about a gun and shield? We have the G18C. Now for our SWAT marks, the team has heard the requests. You want a machine pistol. Firing 1100 rounds per minute, the G18C will put rounds down range faster than your ability to acquire new Zeds to shoot at. Oh, and one more thing. Did we mention it comes with a riot shield? Giving you the ability to mitigate frontal damage and bash out to push those too close away. Wrong two, by the way. Now, as a reminder, the HRG weapons will be free to all users, and that will come out with the update beta. But for the ones that you have to purchase, those will come out with the final launch. They also leave us off with this mystery sound, and I'll play it for you. Just a heads up though, it's kind of loud. I'll let you guys speculate as to what that noise is. I'm sure we're gonna find out what it is probably next week. We'll probably also get a few pictures of the new map next week as well. So I'll see you folks back here then for the follow-up video. If you like this video, please leave a like and tell me what you think of these updates here. I want to know what you guys' thoughts are on these weapons. I have the Rhino video coming out this week, probably in a few days. So subscribe and ring the bell to be notified when that actually comes out. After that, I'm going to do the Ion Thruster. And let me know what other things you want to see involving Killing Floor, Payday, and Doom. But until next time, I've been CabooseDOTexe, and I hope to see you folks soon. And remember, I love you!